Hey guys, this is your girl Jennifer Lynn, the Crown Jewel, and I am back with another YouTube video. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So, the title of this video is You Will Have What God Promised, My Testimony of God's Promise. You will have what God promised, my testimony of God's promise. So, I wanted to be able to share a little bit of a testimony with you guys because I know for some of you guys, you are believing God for a lot of things. And many of you guys, you're believing God for your marriage promise. You're believing God that He is going to turn your life around. He's going to give you that career. He's going to give you that job. He's going to give you that family. He's going to give you that wealth. Many of you guys are in great expectation when it comes to God blessing you. Okay. And so sometimes when we are in expectation and we don't see these things coming quick enough, we can become discouraged, we can get disappointed, our moods can change, so on and so forth. But I want you to know that anything that God has promised you, you will see that, you will have that. So I want you guys to think about, what have you ask God for, and what has He promised you? What has He promised you? Because God has a plan for us all. He has a plan for us all, and His plan is perfect. So we have to trust and know that God is going to deliver these blessings right on time. And so, again, I know many of you guys, more than anything, you are wondering, when is God going to send me my husband? When is God going to send me my wife? God is a faithful God, and that's what I want you guys to know. I know many of you guys, you have said that, God has told you that this person is your spouse, and you may have been on this journey for a while. You may have been on this journey for a while. You may be, like I said, in expectation of some other things like wealth, a different career, a relocation, whatever the case may be. And God has told you that He's going to do these things. But I want you to know, keep standing, keep believing, because again, God is going to deliver. He is a faithful God. And when He sends this blessing, it's going to be coming to you in a way that you don't even expect it. Okay. And so, mainly for this video, I want to focus a little bit on the marriage promise because I know that's what a lot of people are believing God for. And again, if God told you that you are going to be a wife, if God told you that you are going to be a husband, know it is going to happen. So, I'm going to give you guys a testimony about my life. Now, this doesn't have anything to do with marriage, but I just want to show you guys that God is going to deliver what He said He's going to deliver to you. So, as many of you guys know, I am an author, okay? And so I've always had a passion for writing. And so, just to backtrack a little bit, back in 2018, and I tell this testimony all the time to people. Back in 2018, I went to a women's conference. There was a young pastor that gave me a word. I didn't know her. I didn't know anybody at the conference. This is something that I used to do all the time. Going to women conferences is just something that I've always enjoyed doing. And so this young pastor comes up to me and she just starts prophesying to me. And so she told me a lot of good things about my life, things that have happened in the past, things that are to come for the future. But one of the things that she told me, she said, "You're going to write a book on affirmations." Now, again, I've always had a love for writing, but because she had told me so many different things, I kind of let this go in one ear and out the other. And so, moving forward, I end up opening up a childcare business in 2019. So now it's 2021, and the Lord wakes me up early in the morning, about 4 a.m. in the morning on a work day, and He tells me to start doing affirmations with the kids that are enrolled in my childcare program. And I could literally hear the little girl from the movie The Help. I don't know how many of you guys have seen The Help with Viola Davis. I could literally hear that little girl saying her affirmations. So, this is the Lord telling me what specific affirmations to do with these kids. And so, I started that day doing the affirmations with the kids. And so, the kids loved it, the parents loved it so much. And I just said out of nowhere, I think I'm going to write a book on affirmations, not even remembering what God had already spoken through this prophet. Okay, long story short, here it is, 2025. I'm 5 books in, working on my 6th book. So I want you guys to know, I say that to say this: God is going to deliver. He's going to give you what He said He's going to give you. It was always a desire in my heart to be an author. I went on living my life. I didn't focus on it too much, but God, He had a certain time in my life where He said, now is the time for you to be an author. You guys are going to have a certain time in your life. Again, things have to come together in a certain way before God delivers these marriages, these promises that you are believing Him for, the wealth, all these different things. Things have to come together in a certain way. Okay. And so God is working once again behind the scenes on your behalf. But in order for you to get the very blessing that you are believing God for, there's going to be something that's required on your end. So just like God told me I was going to write this book, He gave me instructions on what to do with those kids. Me just simply being obedient and doing what He told me to do. After less than 30 days after I did those, started doing those affirmations with those kids, I had a book out. So my thing to you guys is, once again, God is going to give you the marriage. He's going to give you the wealth. He's going to give you the career. But there is something that He is telling many of you guys to do. And this is going to activate the blessing. So what is God telling you to do when it comes to your love story? What is He telling you to do when it comes to that business? What is He telling you to do when it comes to that career that you've been desiring? Okay, there's a certain part that we have to play in order to activate these blessings. So this is just something that I want you guys to think about. Again, I was obedient. God had already gave me the word. He said it's time to move. He told me exactly what to do, and I started that day. So many of you guys, like I said, there's things that God is telling you to do, and it's for a reason. So I want you to ask yourself, whatever you are believing God for, if that's marriage, a career, wealth, money, whatever the case may be, what did God tell you to do that you are not doing yet? What are you not doing? There's something that you are supposed to be doing, and it's going to move your love story. It's going to move you in a direction where wealth is coming to you, that career is coming to you. Okay. There's something that you have to do to activate the blessing. I don't know how many people are getting me right now. If you're not hearing me right now, I need you to listen to this video again. There is something that you need to do to activate the blessing. And once again, I've talked about this before. It's so much that I wish I could tell you guys, but I am activating even my love story. I can't go into details with you guys, but I am activating and it's moving. So, this is what I'm trying to get you guys to see. I want you to go back and look at, if you have any journals where you've written down dreams, visions, or just things that you have heard from the Lord, where He has promised you, He's shown you, you're walking down the aisle as a wife, you're putting that ring on your future wife's finger. Okay, you're signing a contract for the $1 million deal. Okay, you're walking in an interview and you're claiming this job. There's many things that God has already told you that He has in store for you, but He's waiting for you to activate that blessing. So I just ask that you guys be obedient. Go and revisit whatever God has been telling you about your life. And I believe that God is going to give you further revelation. To be honest with you, I had been holding up a portion of my life because God had been telling me to do something for 2 years. And I talked about this in a recent video. 2 years. And now I'm finally doing that very thing, and things are starting to move. It's starting to move very swiftly. So I'll be coming back very soon, giving you guys several testimonies because I know God is doing a work in my life. But I want you guys to be encouraged. I ask that you be obedient and just thank God in advance for what He is doing in your life. Again, whatever God has told you, it is time for you to do that so you can receive that blessing. So I will talk with you guys next time. Also, if you guys are interested, I have just wrapped up my book course for the month of January. I have that on recording. If you guys want to sign up for that course, you can take the training at your leisure, at your convenience. If you're interested in becoming an author for 2025, you can find the link in the description for that course. This is your girl, Jennifer Lynn, the Crown Jewel, and I will talk with you guys next time.